I'll ask him if they respond. Okay. Because last time I called him and they told that he went out of tuition.
No, he asked me like class is there on Monday or not. I told him Monday class is there. Okay. You know?
I'll ask him if he's there in our email.
Yeah. 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 Now you close there. You need to close there. Cancel.
Sir, sound is still low.
Yep.
I can't able to hear clearly.
Fine. So now, if you want to declare a variable, so what is the keyword you need to use? The data. Fine. Data is a keyword.
Yeah.
If you want to create a variable, so the keyword you need to use is data. Say for example, I'll say data with some variable name, variable 1. Then in brackets specify the length, maybe of 10. Type C. So this is how generally we will declare a variable. So we have different data types. We have already discussed about the different data types which were available. You can have a just look on the system. So C stands for character, I stands for integer, N stands for numeric, D for date, T for time, F is floating, E
F
is
for
packet
float,
decimal,
packet decimal,
X string
X
and
string.
string. There are different types of data types available in ABAP. These are the different types of data types available. Say for example,
Yes, sir.
here I have declared data variable 1 of length 10 type C. C means character. I can also say variable 1 of 10 type N. N means numeric.
That means numeric.
Okay. So similarly,
Yeah,
you can declare something like this: data variable type D, variable type T, variable type F. Like this, you can define the data. Okay. So whatever you declare with the data keyword, that will become a variable.
Yeah.
And also we have already discussed about the parameters.
Yeah, parameters.
P underscore num1 type I. And remember one more point: whenever you are declaring a parameter or data, with type I, no need to specify the length. Whenever you are declaring a character or numeric types, specify the length in brackets. So here if you observe, I'm putting the length in brackets, right? Because this is character. If it is character or
Character.
numeric, then only specify the length. If it is integer, no need to specify the length here.
Yeah.
Now, say for example, here this is called a selection screen. So whenever you are giving this parameters keyword, what's happening? With p underscore num1, a selection screen parameter is getting created. So p underscore num1 is coming as a selection screen. Now I'll say here SAP dot abap or 123 dot 456 some value
Floating.
with some decimal places or something like that I'll give. Otherwise, if I declare p underscore name of length 10 type C, here I will say SAP dot above. Now my requirement is the user will give an input like this. So p underscore name has SAP dot above. My requirement is I need to divide this into two parts. I need to take SAP separate and ABAP separate. I want to split this. How to split?
Sir, actually,
The input,
sound is not
the
clear.
syntax is like this.
I didn't get
Declare two variables, variable 1 and variable 2, because you need to capture SAP into one variable and ABAP into another variable. So declare two variables. And you write the command split. What to split? P underscore name, because we will give the input in P underscore name, right? Split P underscore name at when to split, that means SAP dot above I am giving. So whenever dot is there, split there. That's what I am saying. At in single quotes mention dot into variable 1, variable 2. This is the syntax to split the input into two different variables. And after this I will say write new line character variable 1, variable 2. So I will say SAP dot abap now here. If I execute, SAP coming separately and abap coming separately, and it was splitted at dot. If I give JK dot initial, JK is splitting separately and initial is coming separately. That means wherever dot is there, separated into two different variables. So this is the use of split command in ABAP. So now I am going to create another program which will show you how to replace a string. I will declare parameters p underscore text of length, some 10 or 20, type character, and I will say write p underscore text. Save it, check it, activate, and execute. Now if I say here SAP ABAP, what is my output?
SAP ABAP.
SAP ABAP, the same output, right?
Yeah.
Same output is coming.
Yeah.
Good. Now what I want to do is, I want to replace A, that means SAP ABAP, how many A's are there totally? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I want to replace this A with B. Okay? So how can I replace? You can write a syntax, replace A, you should specify with a capital, with B into p underscore text. So this is your syntax to replace the string. That means whenever the input string has A, it will be replaced with B. Now I'm giving SAP ABAP as the input. Now tell me, what is your expected output?
SBP,
SBP, BP. Is it? So actually replace command will replace the first occurrence of A. It will not replace all occurrences of A. That means your output will be SBP, ABAP. Only first time when A appears, it will replace. Okay? So only first A is getting replaced. So replace command will replace the first occurrence. Getting it? If you have any question, you ask me. Fine. Now the next step, we'll see how to replace all occurrences. Yeah, tell me. Last time when you were writing a program for splitting, if you don't put a dot, then where you want to split? You need to tell that. That means after in the second position I want to split. Yeah, if you know the position you can split. Otherwise, if you know the literal separator, you can split. Well, I'll tell you how to split with the length. Okay. Fine. Next, write p underscore text. See, now the replace command will replace the first occurrence. Now I want to replace all the occurrences. So the syntax is replace all occurrences of A in p underscore text with B. This is the syntax. If you want to replace all occurrences of A, I'm commenting the above syntax because already you have seen what's the use of this. Now save it, check it, activate, and execute. Now I am giving the SAP ABAP input. Now your output will be SBP, BBBP. Okay, this is the use of replace command and replace all occurrences command. There is another command which will work. There is another syntax which will also work as same as that of the replace all occurrences. You can also use translate command. Translate p underscore text using AB. So what I'm saying, replace all occurrences of the p underscore text. So see, this syntax and this syntax are very much same, more or less. These both will work same. A, B, if I am giving means, I'm just telling replace all occurrences of A with B. Okay. So now I'll save it, check it, activate and execute. So this is your output.
Yes,
So you can also use translate command. Now let me go to the next program. So now here see how to split based on the position. You want to replace AB together. Yeah, you can. You can specify in single quotes replace AB with CD or replace AB with only A. You can specify in single quotes. Whatever you want to replace, whether it is a single letter or it is a multiple letters or it is a string, you can replace the whole string. Okay. So yeah, if you want to replace, see, I'll go to the previous program once again. So this is also applicable for a string. For example, I want to replace SAP with ABAP. This is also possible. Okay. Here we will see how to split the content based on the position, if you know. In the previous case we have seen if you know the dot or some literal separator is there, then how to split.
Yeah.
Now for example, I have a parameter p underscore name of length 10 type C. I will also declare two other variables to hold the splitted content. Yeah, I will give the length. If you don't give the length, how much length it will take? One character. It assumes that default length is 1. So now I have declared two variables and one parameter. Now we are going for an offset value. Now here I will give JK initial without any dot. Now I want to split this. Okay? At which position I want to split? Second position. That means, otherwise, see, my cursor is there in the first position now. Okay? So I will count the letters. 1, 2. Okay? Until two letters, you put this string into one variable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Until the 9 letters, you put the string into other variable. Something like this. You should either determine by a literal, or you should either determine by the position. So now, what I need to do here is, variable 1 is equal to p underscore name of 2. If I give in brackets 2, then what it means is, take the first two letters of the p underscore name and put it into this. This is the meaning. Next, I will say variable 2 is equal to p underscore name plus 2 of 9. What does this mean is, move 2 positions, okay, and then put the remaining letters into this. Actually our parameter length is totally 10. Okay? In the 10, put the first 2 letters into this. After that, move the cursor for 2 places, and then remaining 8 letters or whatever maybe the length, put it into this. Save it. Check it. Okay, so I'll put here 8, because the total length is 10 plus 2 of 8 I need to give. So I'll give here JK initial, execute. We have not written this, right? We need to say write var 1, comma, var 2. Okay, fine. So now, if I give here three parts, yeah, you can split. Of course, you can split. One moment. If you want to split into 3 parts, declare another variable. So, till which position you want to split? First 2 letters you want to split into one variable, and after that you want to put these 3 letters into one more variable. After that you want to put this into one more variable, right? Fine. If you know that, like that. So first put the 2 letters into this variable. Then move the 2 positions. See what here is, what the technique here is. JK, I am typing here for your reference. JK initial. This, if say for example, if you are giving this as an input, in brackets you are mentioning 2 means what will happen? These 2 letters will go into variable 1. Now the next thing, plus 2 of, I will say 3. Then what will happen? Cursor will move, plus 2 means cursor will move 2 positions like this. In brackets 3 is there. Next 3 letters, that means INI. These 3 letters will come into variable 2. Okay, then var 3 is equal to p underscore name plus 5 of 4. So then what will happen? Plus 5 of 4 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The remaining 4 letters will come into variable 3. Okay? So fine. So this is the logic. So I need to put a pulley stop at the end. I need to, each and every statement at the end, we need to put a dot. Okay? So now, I will give you one example. Like I want to do you some homework kind of thing. You just make a note of this and just try to practice this. Come tomorrow. So now here I will declare data, otherwise parameters, p underscore date, type D. What is D?
Yes.
See, if you see, these are the different data types which were available in ABAP. D stands for date.
Date.
Yeah, so now I am declaring something as a date. Okay, now I'll save it, check it, and activate, execute. Now I'll give this input. Okay, I want, this is the date, this is a month, this is a year. I want to separate all this and print. Can you do it? I want date separately in one variable, month separately in another variable, year separately in another variable. Try to do it and let me know what difficulty you are getting. Okay?
Yeah.
So it is not as simple as that of your thinking, because it is a date format. If it is a character format, it's very easy. Like it's just like our previous program. But it's a date format, it has some different logic. Try to do it. And if you are not getting, we'll discuss this tomorrow. Okay? But the technique is same. Plus 1 of 2, plus 2 of 3. In that way you need to go. There is no doubt in that. But even though if you are, which one? Yeah, try to do this. Try to do this on your own. Which one? No, you can store as well in a character also, because character can accept the numbers, special symbols, everything. But if it is numeric, it won't accept the alphabets. That's the difference. Fine. So try to complete this by tomorrow. Now we'll go for the next one. Let us check the next syntax. So now here I will give the syntax like this. I will give SAP space ABAP. Okay. In the output, I don't want the space. If at all my variable contains some space, I want to remove that space. How to remove? Here I will say condense p underscore name no hyphen gaps. So this is the syntax. If you give this syntax, if p underscore name has some spaces, the spaces will be removed. Then I will say write p underscore name. Save it, check it, activate and execute. Now I am giving like this with space, and now I will execute.
Yeah.
It will come without space. Okay. So condense command will be used to remove the space in between the not dots. If you give SAP dot ABAP, it won't remove the dot. If you have a space, then only condense will work. Dot means you need to replace the dot with a space. Replace, we have already used the replace and translate command, right? So you need to use the replace and translate command. Use that, and you need to remove. After removing the dot with a space, then condense. If you have a dot in a string, first replace with a dot with a space, and then write condense. Then you will get without dot. So this is how you can remove the spaces between the variables. So let us go to the next step. Now, we will move towards the structures. If you have an idea of C programming or something, structure means a combination of different variables, okay, different data types.
Yeah.
So now we will slowly try to move towards the structures, and slowly we will try to make our attention towards the actual ABAP coding. Okay, just now till now I am saying the different syntaxes which were available in ABAP, okay, which were generally useful in your programs. So now we will slowly move towards the actual ABAP things. So now, if you want to declare a structure, you can declare like this. Use the keyword types. Begin of ty, you can give any name. I'll give some ABC. This is the structure name. ABC is the structure name. You can give any name here, comma. The structure, this whenever you see the syntax types begin of, that means a structure is starting. Similarly, every beginning of this structure will have the ending, end of ABC. Okay, so this is the beginning of the structure, this is the ending of the structure. In between this structure I can include different data types. I can say name of length 10, type C, age of length 2, type N. N means numeric, salary type I. So this is how you can declare a structure. So now, how to declare a structure means with a keyword types begin of. This is the structure name. That means a common name given to the three fields which were available in the structure. Now I want to put some data into the name. Okay. So whenever you declare a structure, declare a variable with the reference of structure. I will say data, some WA, some variable, type, ABC. Then what it mean?
In ABC, we are declaring this WA using that ABC data type.
Right. So WA is a variable of ABC data type. So ABC can store name, age and salary. That means WA has all these fields. This variable has all these fields.
Yeah.
So what I can say is WA hyphen name is equal to I'll give some Rajiv. Similarly, WA hyphen age is equal to 23. WA hyphen salary is equal to 20,000. So this is how you can put the content into the variable. This is the variable. In general, how we are putting? Say we are saying some variable type C, variable type I. Then we are putting variable is equal to XYZ. Like that we were assigning. But here, this variable has a reference of structure. Structure in turn has three fields. We will call these as fields. FIELDS, fields. So whatever the data types which were available inside the structure, we'll call them as fields. Yeah, FIELDS, fields. So I can say there are three fields are available in ABC. ABC is the structure name.
Yeah.
So now I have declared one variable, a variable with reference to the structure, so that all the three fields are available in this variable also. That's what I'm saying. So then you can fill the variables like this. You can fill the particular fields like this. So this is how you can fill the fields of a variable which has given the reference of the structure. Yeah. So if you want to write, I can say write WA. Okay, so this is how you can fill the structure, and this is how you can retrieve the data from the structure with the right statement. Save it, check it, activate, and execute. So this is simple only. It's not very big concept. So you need to give the hyphen whenever you are declaring a variable with reference to structure, and you want to fill the particular field. Put the hyphen here.
Yeah.
Work area hyphen name, work area hyphen age, work area hyphen salary. And while writing also the same convention you follow. Okay, please make a note that a variable which was declared with the reference of structure, a variable which was declared with the reference of structure is called work area. A variable which was declared with reference of structure is called work area. So in ABAP we will deal, that means from the beginning of the course till the ending of the course, in 90% of the cases we will dealing with the work areas. It's just like an array, what I can say, with different data types. Array will have a same data type, but here it's having different data types. Fine. Classes. See, there was two things in ABAP. ABAP has normal language, like ABAP is only the different language, and classes are also there, which is called OO ABAP. That means object oriented ABAP. There is something called object oriented ABAP. So in that case, we'll go for classes and we'll discuss about the classes. But that is different with the normal ABAP. That means in normal ABAP, what we are discussing now, this won't have any classes. Okay, and object oriented ABAP is different. So we also discuss that object oriented ABAP also. That is one of the part in our syllabus. Okay, so we will start with the data, the syntaxes and how to fill the work areas and all. Then slowly we will go to the data dictionary. There is something called data dictionary. The transaction for the transaction for data dictionary is AC11, and then we will go for the reporting techniques. See, this is also a report. If you observe here on the top, you are getting a report, right? But this is not in a structurized way. I'm just telling you, I'm just saying you the syntaxes. Okay, it's not an actual report which will be done at real time scenarios. I'm just in the beginning stage, so I'm just saying you the syntaxes. So once we complete with the data dictionary, I will go into the reporting techniques. So different techniques, how to do the same thing. Like we will also do the data fetching part, and the syntaxes uses also will discuss right there. But how to do it in a structurized way, how to do step by step, that we'll discuss in the reporting techniques. So first we'll finish up with the data dictionary, then we'll go with the reportings, and after that we will learn the BDCs. BDC means batch data communication. Okay, so batch data communication mainly tell you about how to get the things into the SAP. Say for example, one customer is there, he was using non-SAP system before, that means before implementing SAP, he is using some Java or .NET or something else. Now he want to go to the SAP. How to pull the data from Java into the SAP, or how to pull the data into .NET Java means we will not have the .NET or Java platforms here. We will have some flat files like text file or Excel file. We'll have from the Excel file how to pull the data into SAP. From text file how to pull the data into SAP, that we'll learn here. That is called batch data communications, BDC. And then next one is scripts and smart forms. In scripts and smart forms, you are going to learn how to design the layouts which are required for the invoice or for the scheduling agreements, sales orders and all. That means if you go to any shop, if you buy some jewelry or if you buy something in Big Bazaar, you will be getting one invoice, right? Yeah, invoice is the proof between the two companies. However, the systems are there. That means what I'm going to say is, nowadays communication is being done using the systems rather than doing it physically. But physical form of maintaining physical thing is a proof. Okay, so we will design some layout. So that layout will contain the A4 sheet in which the invoice format, where the customer should locate, where the vendor should locate, what are the items purchasing and what is the price of everything. So this kind of design we'll do, that is called scripts and smart forms. Okay. And then once we do with the scripts and smart forms, we'll go with the user exit and body. There are two different topics, user exits and bodies. In user exits and bodies, what we'll do, SAP is a package, right? SAP has so many standard transactions which are available. Now your customer came and your customer is asking, I want all the business process as per SAP, but I want a small addition to this. How to do that, a small additional part to the standard SAP transaction. So that can be done in user exits and smart forms. Okay, user exits and bodies, sorry. Okay. Then we are going to learn about the OOPS ABAP. OOPS ABAP means how to make use of the object orientation concept in ABAP. How to create the classes, how to create the interfaces, abstraction, polymorphism, all these concepts, how to implement in ABAP. That we'll see. Then we'll go for the workflow. Workflow in the sense, an organization is there. In an organization, certain authorities will be there. Say for example, I was there in my office, I want to apply for a leave. I will apply for the leave, then my leave request should be approved by my team lead. Then it should be approved by my manager. Then again the leave should come to me. That means approved status should come to me. This is the flow. So what I will do, I will not fill the paper and I will not stand behind the team lead or I will not stand behind the project manager. I will write the leave letter. I will click on a button. It will go to the team lead. If he approves, it will go to the project manager automatically. If he approves, it will come to me automatically. How to define this kind of system? This is called as a workflow. Okay. So we will learn this. So these are the various topics which we are going to cover in this syllabus, entire ABAP. Okay. So apart from this, we are discussing about small other topics like BAPs, LSMWs and all. So those are minor topics. Fine. So this is the entire course curriculum. So mostly we will concentrate. Please concentrate on the basics, because if you are strong enough in basics, you can handle any of the topics. Basics means how to pull the data from the tables. In the next classes, we are going to discuss about this. Right now, we are in a work area level. So after that, once you are thorough with the work area, I will go into the internal tables and all. We will slowly pick up. Be thorough in your basics. How to get the data, how to deal with the database tables. I will also tell you how to create the tables and all. So if you are enough confident in fundamentals, you can do anything in the higher end topics. If you are if you are not confident on the beginning topics itself, we cannot build a building on your foundation. Okay?
Yeah.
Fine. So yeah, so I'll stop here for today. So just try practicing these things. Just try all the syntaxes. Okay. So the syntaxes, whichever I have told today is not even 1%. So as classes are keep on going, I will give new syntaxes each and every time. Okay. So please concentrate on the syntaxes, whatever we discussed today, and try to practice it. Practice is more important while learning ABAP, because you are spending so much time, you are spending so much money. So try to utilize the time and try to practice more and keep on asking me the questions which you are getting. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yep. Fine then.
Sir, tomorrow class is not there, no?
Tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow class is not there. And we will start at Wednesday. Yes.
Wednesday at 7:30.
Wednesday at 7:30. Yeah, don't come at 7:30 or don't come before 7:30. Right? Come at 7:30 because this is winter. So if as we go, I think we'll complete the course before summer itself. But if summer, I can come. I would have come much earlier, but because it's earlier, I would prefer to come at 7:30. Okay, come after 7:30.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
So meet you in the next class. Okay.
Okay, sir. See you.